Girl, you better get your butts in seats. Keep that in. Hi, I'm Madelaine Petsch, and this is Unscripted with CBR. Yes, there was a point that I considered giving up. Actually, it was right before I got my Riverdale audition, which I feel like everybody always says right before they had their big break, they considered it. I had gone on 200 something auditions. I was working 3 jobs to pay the rent, and I just felt like I kept getting callback after callback and produce sessions, but I wasn't booking anything. And it was so frustrating. And then I got Riverdale and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna focus on this. And then I booked it, which was wonderful. It depends on the character, honestly, but there's always a large part of me in there. I think I build characters around what I already have inside of me in order to make it feel authentic and for it to be authentic to me. I can't become somebody completely different, but I can change parts of myself and utilize parts of myself to become a different version of myself. Maya is a fucking fighter, and Madelaine is known as a little fighter. So I'd say probably her tenacity, her stubbornness, and her love. I think like I'm a really big lover, and Maya's a really big lover as well. And I think starting at the core of just like this very strong, undeterrable woman is very similar to who I am. So I was able to build her around that. I always find a piece of myself in the character in order. It's like a feeling I get when I read a script. I'm like, I know this is me. That's all I have to do. If I read a script, I know this is me, and then I build on that. Nothing. I don't really care for it to say anything about me. I mean, it's cool that, you know, in theory, people could be watching me once I pass away, but that's not why I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't really care.
Why would you say you are doing what you're doing then?
It's like, there's nothing else for me to do. Honestly, it feels like it's just, there's nothing else that could possibly feel fulfilling to me than doing my job. It's just it feels that simple to me. It's like something I was put on this earth to do. Oh. Oh my God, I'm such a lunatic. There's this scene in The Strangers, chapter 3. I can't really speak about, but I remember doing it and thinking this might be the best thing I've ever put on screen before. But I actually also, you know what, in chapter 2, there's a scene where I sew myself up, and I think I literally blacked out while I was doing it, and I remember walking away and being like, was that even good? I don't even know. And they were like, we can show you. And they took me to my trailer and they put it on a computer. And I went and cried after I watched it. I was like, I don't know who that was, but I was really, really, really proud of myself. But I think I blacked out while I did it. Because it was a real rig. It was a rig. I mean, our special effects makeup artist was insane, and she rigged it so there was actually bleeding. So when you see blood coming out of your body, you naturally feel pain. It's like a brain-body response. So it was actually fairly easy, I guess. You know, they originally had it cut down to 45 seconds, and I fought so hard for it to be 2.5 minutes. I was like, we have to have her disinfect the wound. I want to see her scream. I want tears. I was like, I did not do 13-minute take for you to put 45 seconds in. So it was originally 4 minutes on my cut. So we got it to 2.5, which is crazy. 4 minutes of that would have been insane, let's be honest. But I mean, maybe I'll release the 13-minute take one day. That'd be kind of fun.
I feel almost what that means is that you are very knowledgeable about disinfecting wounds.
And honestly, no. I had this first aid kit from being in the SUV, and so I was like, why wouldn't I utilize all the tools in here? You're gonna make Maya look stupid, and Maya's very resourceful and definitely not stupid. Then people are gonna be watching it like, shouldn't our cut be infected? Like, that's the last thing I want people to be thinking about, you know, towards Act 3 of the second movie. Go watch The Strangers Chapter 2 in theaters September 26th.